Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another screencast with your Earth Science teacher, Mr. Stano. And today we're going to talk about galaxies. Remember last time we left off, we talked about the Big Bang, basically being the formation of the universe with that energy expanding outwards. As it cooled, we got the formation of atoms, and eventually they coalesced together to form our stars, and those stars started coalescing together to get our galaxies. So galaxies are nothing more than just a mass of stars, but a little bit more than that. Here's our galaxy right here. Here's our galaxy right here. And what you can see is that we have a spiral type galaxy here. We'll talk more about the shape. And as we get more towards that center, you can see that it gets brighter. There's more massive stars there, or just more stars. And then here we are, the sun. We're about 3/4 the way out on a spiral arm of the Milky Way galaxy. And notice how far apart we are. If you went from arm to arm, it's a pretty massive galaxy. Here's our solar system once again. Here's the center, and here we are out here. So we got a pretty good distance from the center. So the Milky Way galaxy, our home galaxy right here, is a spiral galaxy. Most galaxies are spiral galaxies, and we're just one of a billion galaxies. And our solar system orbits the Milky Way in one of the spiral arms. So we're moving around that center. In the center of our galaxy, we believe there is to be a black hole, which we'll talk more about when we talk about stars later on. Here's the Andromeda galaxy, just a nearby galaxy to us. Okay, and these are the types of galaxies. A little important, nice diagram to be having down. This is basically, we can look at it as just a timeline of age. So E0 galaxies are these elliptical galaxies. And as they get older and older, they start coalescing, come together, and they can take two paths. They can be spiral galaxies or spiral barred galaxies. Moving down this way. SB, spiral barred, S, just spiral galaxies. ABC, different classifications of them. But you can see here, the younger spiral galaxies, the distinction between the arms is little. As it gets older, notice that the arms become more distinct. The same thing with our spiral barred. The other class are these irregular galaxies with no real shape. But most of them fit into this spiral galaxy pattern. This is just looking at a number of different galaxies right here. You can see the spirals on these galaxies. This is a little bit of a spiral barred right here, coming out that way. Same thing, this one appears to be a spiral barred. So we have them, and it looks like it's either just the beginning of a spiral or an older elliptical galaxy right there. And this one on edge, a little bit tough to see. But you can just see the different shapes. And then, of course, our regular galaxy up on top. This is using the Hubble Deep Field image right here, just to look at the number of different galaxies that was taken with this picture. Interestingly enough, for this telescope to take pictures, the shutter has to be open for an extremely long period of time. Remember, these galaxies are extremely far away, light years away. So it takes that light a certain amount of time to get to us. So this shutter of that telescope needs to be open to gather that light from that image. So when we actually look at these pictures like this, we're looking into the past. That light that's originating that makes up this picture has come back from a long time ago. Here's the black hole in the center of the Milky Way. A little bit tough to see, but that's where they pinpointed to be. Here's just when we look up at the Milky Way galaxy at night, we're actually looking at one of the spiraled arms of our galaxy. And to put things in perspective, there are more stars in the sky than grains of sand on all of Earth's beaches. So there's a lot of stars. Remember, we're just 1 billion. We're one of a billion different galaxies. And in those galaxies, there could be billions of stars. So there's a lot of stars out there. And that's it. We'll save this screencast for another time. I hope you enjoyed this. Take care.